Hi everybody, welcome to another Technique Taster by Creative Scrapbooker Magazine. My name is Cathie Allan and I am here to share with you some really fun techniques. And we are going to be creating this wonderful card that I'm sure you're going to enjoy creating it. So it's a whole journey just creating it, but whoever is on the receiving end of this card is probably going to want to save it for a very long time because it did turn out really pretty. The great toys that I have used here to create this card has been a lot of Nuvo products. And the one thing that I started with is I used my die cut to cut from the black mirror card. Oh my goodness, stunning lattice work. And this mirrored cardstock, you can see this is red. I don't know how the camera's picking that up, but this one is a beautiful red. Christmas, anyone? And it comes in platinum and all kinds of other colors, so it's something that you will want to add to your crafting stash. The first thing that we're going to create is that background. Creating the background is as simple as taking the die cut, applying it to your cardstock, and using black pigment ink. In this case, I'm using Sukaniko's Versacolor black ink pad. I'm also going to use my blending brush that obviously has been used for black before, and I'm going to apply that through my die cut using it as a stencil. And I like to, as soon as I load it, I like to offload some of the color just so that I have a little more control. And while you are applying this to your 6x6 piece of cardstock, what you're also doing is getting rid of that white edge. Any of you out there who's a little OCD about white edges on things, this is a really nice way to get my main die cut. Get rid of all the white edges because, of course, this is a two-sided paper. Top is that black, gorgeous mirror finish, and the back, of course, is white. Move and look at the gorgeous pattern. So now all you're going to do is take your die cut, reposition it as you want to see it on your 6x6 panel for your card, and continue to add color. Presto, you have an entire background done. This sets you up for a stunning card. Now, of course, you have your die cut ready to be applied to your card. And this base is something fantastic. Now, because it's pigment ink, before I place it on my cardstock, on my panel, what I'm going to do is just take that and wipe off any of the pigment ink that is sitting on top of the glossy, well-sealed finish on the card. So, and you could do this on a good piece of cardstock and set yourself up for another light background, because basically that's pretty cool too. But we're just going to do that to remove the excess ink. Before you adhere your die cut to your front panel, what you want to do is edge it. I am going to use a black marker. In this case, what's most important is I want a chisel tip or a bullet tip so that I can simply glide it along the edges so that it just finishes this panel up. It's like framing your piece. Now, once you have that done, you can take your die cut and position it on your die cut as you want to see it. Anything that is hanging over the ends, you're simply going to use your scissors to clip off the edges. One of the things that I forgot to show you how I did it was how I got these gorgeous mosaic pieces all around the edges. Well, those mosaic pieces are all the little bits that fell out of the Die. So you have these gorgeous pieces that you're going to be attaching to your card using your favorite adhesive, and you're going to simply just line them up, twist and turn them, add them to your card front as you want to see it. This is a lot of fun. This is so much fun to do. You might just want to put on a movie and get crazy, and make sure that you add all these fits and bits all around the outside of that beautiful die cut that you've applied here. Now I'm going to show you how I colored these gorgeous flower images that came from Impression Obsession. It is their Slim Scene and it is their Poppy stamp. To do that, I've added the stamp onto my stamp handle. I am going to use a quick dry pigment ink stamp pad, which is their VersaFine. Notice I'm always looking for pigment because I love the light, fast capabilities of stamping ink so that we have longevity in our projects. They don't fade when they're anywhere near as quickly as other inks might do. And you're just going to apply good pressure on that to get a gorgeous stamp image. To add color to my stamped image, I am going to pull out my gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous Nuvo highly pigmented, there's that word again, classic color pencils. They have beautiful sets, tons of great colors. This also comes in a watercolor set, and you can mix your watercolor and your classic pigment together. What you do is simply take out your pencil crayon. So easy to color. They color so smoothly. You're going to use, in the beginning, I like to, wherever it is darkest, I'm going to color quite heavily. And then you're simply going to fill in the rest of it with the color, not pressing quite as dark. First color is applied, and now we're going to add a second color. You could add a third color in here if you wanted, but I'm kind of enjoying these two shades together all by themselves. To blend these two colors together, just two colors, one red, one a light orange, I'm going to use a product called Gamsol. I pour some into a smaller container so that if I knock this can over, if I knock this over, that's a whole lot less spillage than this. Love, love, love my blending stubs. These are available at any art store. I think they've been around since before my great-grandmother's time. They're beautiful. They last a very long time. You simply dip your blending stub into the Gamsol. It blends your two colors together seamlessly. Notice that the VersaFine pigment ink stays put beautifully. And your flower is all good, ready to be cut out with your favorite scissors or your favorite crafting knife so you can add it to your project. So there you have it. Color a few more of the flowers that came from Impression Obsession. Add them to your project. And of course, don't forget to do the inside. You want the ooh here and you want the ah there. I hope you enjoyed this card, and if you're not a card maker, please get yourself your favorite Creative Scrapbooker Superstock. Wonderful, wonderful paper that once you start stamping and altering this paper, it will always be your favorite. And create that amazing layout using the very same techniques, just doing it on a larger size, so that you can add photos of your favorite daughters who have been best friends their whole life long. Beautiful products, beautiful images, such an easy way to color, just so easy to add the color and blend with Gamsol. It will become one of your favorites. I hope you enjoyed this technique and have yourself an amazing creative day.